Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a mandala. So what we're going to need is you're going to need a white piece of paper, A4, so this size. To draw the circles, if you have a compass, a pair of compasses, that is great. But if you don't, I'm just going to use jam jars for the circles. Okay, what I'm going to do is got my pencil and I've got my jam jar, and I'm going to place it onto the white piece of paper, and I'm going to draw the circle, and to do it nice and heavily so hopefully you can see it, and to draw a circle onto the paper like this. Okay, now we need to find the middle of the circle. So with that, we do need a ruler. You do need a ruler, and you need to find just the widest point. So measuring, just find the widest point by putting the ruler on, which actually is 80 centimeters, and half of 80 is 40. So I'm just going to put 40 in the middle, and then I'm just going to do the other way and put where 40 is there. So then I know that I'm going to do a big circle actually, so you can see I know that's my middle. Okay, then I'm going to get my other jam jar, which is a little bit smaller, and I'm going to place it on, and because it's a jam jar I can see through, and I'm going to really try and see that the dot is in the middle of that, and then I'm going to draw the circle around here. Okay, so I've got two circles with a dot in the middle, which is great. Right, what I want to do now is I'm actually going to use, which I think is really good for us all, so I want you to take your pencil and just do that, some nice circular movements in the air, because what's really good is not to always draw around things or trace things, it's to really try and draw them lightly as we've been practicing in class. So with the circle in the middle, with the dot in the middle, I'm going to draw by freehand, and I want you to do this. It's so important for your drawing skills. In a light pencil, because then we can correct it. All the things you've learnt with me in class. So with a light circle, light pencil, I'm going to draw a smaller circle in the middle. And I've just done that by using my eye, and that's what you're going to practice doing. And then I'm going to draw by freehand, because I can use the outside circle to help me, and light pencil all the way around. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 circles. Okay, now I've got my 4 circles here. Now I'm going to take my ruler and my pencil, and I'm going to draw a line straight across, which halves the circle, and then I'm going to draw a line that is at a right angle to this, so it's in half the other way. So we need to make sure it's right angle. I'm going to use my ruler like this. So I divided it into a quarter. If it's a little bit wonky, it doesn't matter, it's hand done. This is art. Okay, this will add to the design looking a little bit freer. Okay, so, and then I'm going to draw another line to make it this way, and another line to make it this way. Actually, looking at mine, I really feel my circle in the middle, saying it doesn't matter so much, could actually come over a bit. So because I've drawn it lightly, I can just correct it. That's the wonderful thing. So I've just corrected it so it sits in the middle. Okay, and then I'm going to start applying pattern to this. First one, I'm just going to do some petals, and you've got on your PowerPoint, you can use some ideas that are on the PowerPoint of mandalas you can use. So as you see, I've just added a petal. The rest I'm now going to do, and I'm going to do your lovely speeded up version. Right, as you can see on this one, I've started adding some colour. Now what's quite interesting with mandalas, we've got, what I've chosen is a limited palette. So that means you don't use lots of different colours. So I'm actually only going to use 4. Now the green means respect for nature, which I felt was very apt for at the moment. The orange, self-awareness, so being self-aware, you know, thinking about yourself, looking after yourself. The blue for peace, and the yellow for learning, wisdom and laughter, which is such a lovely thing, and I hope we're having lots of laughter at home. And what I've done is I've used colour pencils here, and when I've been applying the colour, just really gently making sure the pencil marks go in all the same direction and taking lots and lots of care of applying colour. So I'd like you to apply colour all over your mandala, but you should only be using 4 colours, okay? So 4 colours. Do you see how I'm just letting the pencil roll off the pencil, roll off. Do you see? So it's softly, it comes off softly. You should never be forcing the pencil. When you use pencil, it should just be flowing. Do you see? It should have a lovely flow to it. So just going to put some more colour, and I'd like you to apply colour to yours.